Hi, sweethearts. This is going to be a story of my childhood best friend, who I will call Wolfie. I was around 10 years old. I just entered the fourth grade of my school. Now, a little fact about me: I have autism. That explains my speech problem. Because of this, I was put in a special ed class, which is where I met Wolfie. When I first met Wolfie, he was completely different than anyone I've ever met before. He barely talked, and he just stood in one place. My special ed teacher explained to me that Wolfie had autism as well, but he had full-blown autism, which was extremely rare. On a side note, I didn't know what autism was at the time. Hell, I didn't know that I had autism until I was in my teens. Due to his condition, he didn't have any friends, but I found him interesting. I could relate to him because I didn't have nobody either in my school. So me and Wolfie got along together really well. Soon later, me and Wolfie grew a bond with each other. I've never had friend before, so Wolfie was the first friend I ever had growing up. I worked with him and made sure he was safe. We played with each other in recess, and we even ate lunch together in the cafeteria. He. However, I wasn't a perfect friend. When we were in the fifth grade one day, we just got finished with our work, and we were heading out for lunch. When the teacher walked out of the classroom, I did one of the worst things that I have ever done in my life. I told Wolfie to go and get a piece of candy from the treat box. If you don't know, the treat box is used as rewards for us if we were good. I told him to get a piece because I knew the treat box was off limits. Why did I do that, you ask? I thought it would be funny. Yeah, my 11-year-old self wasn't smart. Needless to say, Wolfie got in big trouble for that. The teacher absolutely scolded him, to the point he was crying. If there was one thing I can change in my past, it would be what I did to Wolfie all those years ago. I could be a real scumbag when I was younger. And sure, I have done things that you can definitely say that are worse than what I did to Wolfie, but in my opinion, that was the worst thing that I've done in my life. Luckily, though, we made up with each other, and our friendship wasn't damaged. Unfortunately, after we graduated from the fifth grade, I was pulled out of public school and placed into homeschooling by my mom. Because of this, I never saw Wolfie again. And to this day, I haven't heard from him since that time. I only hope that he's doing okay in his life. But one thing is certain: I will never forget Wolfie in my life. He's one of the closest people to me. So please cherish your friends while you can, because one day they will be gone. So that will do it for this story. Take care of yourself, and have a happy Thanksgiving.